morning, fam. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good. First off, I want to say thank you to everyone that left me a happy birthday comment in the last video. I just want to say thank you. The comments were so lovely, and I really appreciate you guys. Me and my husband had an awesome time. It was really fun. Hi. You want to say hi, Miss Noel? You want to say hi? Say hi. Pull your shirt down. Say hi. Pull your shirt down. Pull your shirt down. Thank you. Say hi. You want to let the family know that you're a big girl now cuz you can use the potty all by yourself? You can, huh? Say I can use the potty all by myself, huh, Noel? Yeah, you said potty? Good job. So that's what we've been doing lately. What I've been doing too is potty training. Started potty training Miss Noel about, this is going on the second week, and she's actually doing great. Man, y'all, them first 2 days, I was like, ooh, do I really want to keep going? She just turned 2 in June. So normally what I do when I start potty training, I usually start when they're about 2.5. For me, it just works out better. But I decided with little Miss Noel, I was like, oh, let me just try it and see if she's ready. And if I don't feel like she's ready, then we'll just stop. So I got the potty down, and we tried it. Oh, y'all, them first 2 days, we would put the panties on her. No, we would put her on the pot. We would sit her on the pot for about maybe 20, 30 minutes. She would nothing. As soon as we would take her up, put her panties on her, she would immediately pee in those panties. I mean, we went through about 15, 20 pair of panties the first 2 days just because she wasn't understanding that, no, you don't pee in your panties, you got to pee in the pot. And so by day 2, I was like, ooh, maybe she's not ready. Maybe I should just quit. But I was like, no, Kiana, you've already invested 2 days. Just keep going. So on day 3, man, day 3 was like instant change. By day 3, she was using it on the pot. She wasn't peeing on herself, and that's how it's been ever since. So she just barely started telling us that she has to use the bathroom, but she doesn't every time. What we tend to do is, for the first week, we were putting her on the pot anywhere between every 10 to 20 minutes. However, now, since we know she understands don't pee in your panties, we put her on the pot probably every 30 minutes to maybe 45 minutes to an hour is when we put her on there now. But she's doing good. She even didn't want to use her pot last week. She wanted to use the big toilet. So I went out and got her one of the little seats that you can put on the big toilet, so that way she can use the big toilet like her sisters and stuff. But potty training is going good. I'm so happy that I didn't give up. Because I know, even though I have a large family, potty training is different with every child. None of them, it's not the same for every child. Every child's different. So happy that we got it down. And I didn't buy any pull-ups. I do have like maybe a third of a pack of diapers left. After those are gone, I'm not going to buy any more diapers. I don't put any diapers on her during the day, and I haven't bought any pull-ups. And so what I do is at night, I do put a diaper on her. Some nights she wakes up and the diaper is dry, and some nights she doesn't. For the most part, I would say since we've been potty training, she's woken up in the morning. She's gotten up in the morning with maybe about 3 wet diapers. And so usually first thing I do when I get up in the morning is I wake her up and I put her on the pot. She uses it, and then she wears panties all throughout the day up until it's time for her to go to bed. We make her use the restroom one more time before she goes to bed, and then I put the diaper on her. But throughout the day, no diapers or pull-ups at all. And to be honest, at this point, because she's doing so well, I don't even know if I'm even going to buy pull-ups. We'll see. If I don't have to buy any pull-ups, she would be my first child that I haven't bought pull-ups for during potty training time. But anyway, that wasn't the purpose of this video. Purpose of this video is because back to school is starting. All of my kids start back to school next week. And so a lot of you know that a lot of states have decided to continue with the virtual learning, which is what their school did. At first, about 3 weeks ago, their school sent out an email that were giving parents the option of doing, going back to the classroom in person. They also had a hybrid program that they were offering, which was your child could go back to school 2 or 3 days out of the week. They also had another program where it was just strictly virtual learning. I had decided to do the virtual learning only because I'm not 100% comfortable with them going back to the classroom in person. And I told my kids, because they were like, oh, Mom, we really want to go back to school and stuff. And I was like, look, you guys, it's not that Mom's trying to be mean or anything like that. I know you guys want to see your friends, and I get it. They like socializing outside of the home. I mean, I get it. Even us as adults like to go and, spend time with our friends and things like that. Like me, I like to go and have breakfast with a few of my girlfriends and things like that. We used to get together before COVID and have breakfast maybe once or twice a month. So I get it that they wanted to be in the classroom with their friends, but I had told my kids, I said, look, let's just do the virtual learning until the beginning of the school year, until after winter break, and let's see how things go. And then if everything is cool, you guys can go back to regular class. I will let you guys go back to school at the beginning of the school year. Well, took a little bit of pressure off of me because they sent an email about a week and a half ago that said there were no other options. The only option as of right now is the virtual learning. So I was excited about that. Even though if they wouldn't have changed it, my answer would have still been what it was, that they were not going to go back until the beginning of the school year. So I just wanted to show you guys how I am going to set up for the kids as far as our virtual learnings, kind of like homeschool is what you can call it. I do already have some of my kids, 2 of my kids already partially homeschool. When school is in, Abigail and Naomi had days where they would go to school on campus, but then they had days where they did their homeschooling, and everybody else was just strictly 5 days a week at school. They're both in high school, and they like that way, going to school that way. They really do like it, and I kind of like them doing it that way too. But since we don't have a choice at the moment, I went out and I did my back to school shopping, and I'm pretty much going to set it up how I had it set up when we had to do homeschool a few months ago. I don't allow the kids to do their schoolwork in their bedrooms at all. There's no schoolwork at all allowed to be done in the rooms. I like for them to have an area where they all sit together and they do their schoolwork. They have headphones if they need just that, just to be able to just focus and pay attention in that quiet time. I also have upstairs, I have a double seat desk. I'll take you guys up there and I'll show you guys that. And it has 2 computers on it. The kids also have Chromebooks, and a few of them have MacBooks. So they each have their own individual laptop, as well as we have 2 desktop computers upstairs that they're able to work on too. And so I'm gonna show you guys what I got, and I'm gonna show you guys everything that I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna take you guys along with me, so maybe it'll give you guys some ideas on how to set up your kids' homeschool classroom, or maybe you guys can give me some more ideas as well. So we'll be in here in the dining room, living room area, and I like this area because there's no TV, there's no distraction. Oh, this is my part of my breakfast. This is my matcha green tea. smoothie that I made this morning. It just has green tea, flaxseed milk, and pineapple is what I made it with. It's really good. And so here's all the stuff that I bought for back to school shopping. So I'm going to show you guys everything I bought. This bin here is back to school stuff from last year. So normally what I do is I keep most of their back to school stuff, school supplies in this bin, and I usually go through the bin just to see what all I already have and what all I need to buy. So everything in here is just leftovers from last year. So there were some things that I didn't have to buy, like there's colored pencils in here, there's crayons, there's 3 packs of crayons, highlighters, erasers, pencils, there's glue in here, there's pens, got construction paper in here. There's 5 composition books. I have a pack of index cards in here, and college ruled paper in here. So now this is what I need to buy some more of, and I don't remember where we bought this one from, but I didn't see any packs this thick. You see how thick this pack is? I didn't see any packs like this while we were shopping. The 2 stores Abigail and I went to we went to Staples and we went to Target. I really like the bulk of my shopping I normally do at Staples every year. So I might have to go to Walmart because I want to say I got these from Walmart last year. So you guys see that. So everything I bought from Staples. Bought glue sticks. This is a pack of 18 invisible tape for the tape dispenser. I already had a tape dispenser, but it was pretty old, so I threw it away and just decided to buy a new one. So I bought a tape dispenser. Staples. I bought a chalkboard clock. Caleb learned how to tell time last year, and we actually made a clock. So when I saw this was from Target. When I saw this at Target, I decided to buy it, and it was in their little dollar section that Target has. It was only $3. So this is Target. I bought 2 rulers. Those are from Target. These were 25 cents, and I only bought 2. I figured they all don't need their own ruler. I don't, because I mean, how often are they really going to use a ruler? So I only bought 2. Target. And everything else, I forgot what, mechanical pencils are from Target. They were, the price was better at Target, so I got these from Target. I bought these high polymer erasers from Target. I was looking for them at Staples, but Staples had ran out, so I bought 2 packs of those. Target. These are Target as well. Yeah, Target and Target. And Staples, it's a pack of pencils. I already have pencils from last year, so I just got 1, and it's a pack of 12. These are poster letters. These are from Staples for Abigail. She has her senior project that she has to do. These are from Target. I bought, let me see, I believe I bought 2, 4, 6, 8. I bought 8 of these folders. I like the folders. I use these a lot for Caleb, just for his work. I just like to be organized. I put his completed work in some, put work that he needs to complete in other folders, because I know for Caleb last year, the way his school did it was I had to print off all his work for the week. I would print it off on the computer, and they had a set, they would send us out a schedule of what he was supposed to do on each day, and I really love that. Also underneath here, you see I went to the Dollar Tree and I believe I bought 6, yeah. I bought 6 poster boards for the kids, just in case if there's a project or something that they need to do and they need a poster board. that's just one thing that I don't have to go run out and get, because no matter what, throughout the school year, there's always one or two of my kids that are like, oh mom, I need a poster board because I need to do this or I need to do that. So I decided, let me just go ahead and just have some poster boards on hand, so when they need them, we already have them. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but these came from the Dollar Tree, and I believe at the Dollar Tree they're like 2 for $1. So I bought those from the Dollar Tree. Oh, I bought this little bin from Target, and this was in their dollar section too, and it was only $2. These were colored pencils that we already had from last year that I stuck in there. I bought My First Bob's books from, this came from Costco, and this is for Sophia because I did buy Sophia a pre-K workbook for her to do. So normally what I do, Caleb is usually the only one of my kids that I have to sit down with, sit right next to him and help him with his work. All my other kids work independently. If they need help, they know they can ask me, or they'll ask one of their other siblings for help. They are all really good students. Like, all of them got honor roll last year, every single last one of them. My husband and I were so proud. So normally, like I said, it's just Caleb. So normally while I'm helping Caleb, as I get him going, I'll have Sophia on the side, and I'll have her do, normally for Sophia, I have her do anywhere between 2 to 3 pages out of her pre-K workbook. And right now we're just working on her letters and her numbers. And so I bought this from Costco. I also bought, this is the mechanical pencil refills from Target. I bought some binders from Staples. I believe I bought 3. 2 of the kids needed one because this is a requirement at a few of the kids' schools where they have to have binders. And so I forgot which ones needed one, but I know 2 of these are for one of the kids, and then I just bought an extra one just to have. And so I also bought 20 of the one subject college rules notebooks, and these were from Staples, and these were 25 cents each at Staples. This is what we normally go through a lot throughout the year. Like, probably more than half of these will be gone by the time the kids start school. The majority will be used. And then these as well. These were at Staples, they were $1.47. At Target, these things were like $3. I was like, really, Target? Come on. So that's why I like to really shop around, because Target doesn't always have the best deal. Like I said, over the past few years, I've been doing the bulk of my shopping at Staples, because to me it just seemed like they have the best deals. Even to me, even better than Walmart. Oh, I also got a box of 2,500 sheets of computer paper for the computer for when the kids have to print things off. This is another thing that we run through a lot. Normally I just buy like the big huge packs of, I think it's like 750 sheets, but so this time I decided, let me just get a box of paper, so that way I'm just not constantly going out and out and out to the stores. Like, it's different when the kids are in school, because a lot of times what I would do is right after school we would stop at the store and get whatever it was that we needed. But now, since we're home, to prevent me from having to go out, especially with COVID, I just went and just made sure that I'm pretty stocked up on a lot of stuff, so that way I don't have to keep going out for things, at least not right away. So that's from Target, and this was I believe it was like 1978 or 1987 is how much this was. This is a storage bin for the cube, for the 2-shelf cube storage bin that I got, and this folder container is for that as well. So I'm gonna put that in there. Oh, and I got one more thing. I bought this little plant stand. I figured just something decorative to set up on the top of it or something. I don't even know if I'm gonna like it. I bought this from Home Goods, so we'll see how it looks. If I end up not liking it, I can just take it back. But this is part of that too. So what else? We already have an electric pencil sharpener. That's in there. I'll pull that out and just have everything set here. Also for my table has an extension. You peed in the potty? I'm so proud of you, Miss Noel. Good job. You're welcome. The table has an extension, and it's about, I think it's about a foot long. So I'm gonna put the extension in the table just to give them a little bit more elbow room, because I did notice last year that the two seats right here are a little bit, the kids are a little bit cramped, a little bit, especially with their laptops here, and if they try to put a workbook here, it just felt like it just really wasn't a lot of space. So I'm gonna put the extension back in the table to give them some more room. I went to Target and bought this double shelf organizer to put in the corner over here. I'm gonna put it over here because as of right now, I have a little bin that's on the floor. Now that bin has some schoolwork, some workbooks in it of Caleb's, but it also has, that's my husband's Bible. And these are the composition books that the kids write their scriptures in. So I'm gonna get all this up off of the floor, and I'm gonna put that cube in this area with all their schoolwork and stuff. So far, little Miss Sophia is really helping me put this shelf together, you guys. Sophia's like, Mom, it says you need to put a C. You need a C, and you need to and you need these kind of screws. So Sophia's really helping me. So what does it say do next, Sophia? Turn it around this way. So we already did these parts. So okay, Sophia said we need a C. So that is C. We need 4, so we need these little wooden pegs. We need these. Okay? So, here we go. Thank you.